colors, and I want everyone to tally the responses on the paper. Lisa. Let's do the first one. Red. What is the second one?
Pink.
Oh, that is way too thick. Oh.
Sorry, I say it all the time. People, you're gonna hear it like 30 times this class.
Yeah, I know.
It's not cute. I watch The Office way too much.
What's up? Alright.
Wait.
I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, so red, that was the first one, Sophie?
Yes.
And the next one?
Pink.
28.
Purple.
Purple.
That's
Purple's
just
gonna
the
go in
other.
other.
Whoever does it follows the other. Like,
So the other?
Yeah.
Wow.
that was Sam. Marco!
Hold on.
It's Marco.
It's Marco.
One Marco.
Different people.
I called him that. He's like, call him Marco.
I forgot to sit on this class today. Sorry, I don't know where you usually sit.
He usually sits by me.
I said it. Is that your favorite color? I'm Paul, by the way. I don't know what Thomas said.
And I'm an alcoholic.
Other, okay.
All these people were like, oh my god, my favorite color station.
Blue.
Mine's talking about another person's other. There's four.
There's another other.
There's four. Purple. What? Who can?
Like
Who's
other.
the other?
Can you just put red and blue at the same time?
Right?
Wait, you make your fit tally mark the opposite way than I did. Exactly.
Hey, look at it. Very much. Other.
Oh my god, the others, y'all. What kind of colors do you guys like?
I like navy. That's my favorite color.
Sandy didn't have it because she was like, I like maroon.
You think,
Because I'm a regular person.
I like the other. Oh my.
I like how it's like the world's favorite color survey is 5%, but like
Blue.
looking at 90%.
I'm the only.
Is that offensive?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how many blues do we have in total, Sammy? 3.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. Ashley? How many do we have for red? Yeah, copy all this stuff. 1. Hope, how many do we have for pink? 1. Anna with 2 N's. How many do we have for other?
That's
7.
no, I swear to God.
So in total we have, how many people in here? 12. I'll add mine in. I like red.
Oh man, I already started doing all the
Sorry.
Thanks,
Sorry.
That was the only other red.
I'm gonna throw it up.
Was I the only pink?
Really?
Yeah, I picked pink. I'm pick pink. Because I like pink. Real name is pink.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what would the fraction be for blue?
3 over 12.
Or
3 over 13. Oh, why would you change it from 12?
Because I had it myself.
Easy number.
Yeah, you didn't have to.
It's okay. Like, it's an easy.
It's pretty cool.
It could have been, but it's not gonna be. So 3 over 13.
I feel like we're... Imagine the Power Rangers, like, they don't even wear their own...
Can you not talk about the Power Rangers?
Yeah, anyways.
Power Rangers 7?
Yo,
do you red?
It was legit.
2 out of 13.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Saturday?
Oh, it's Saturday.
I know.
1 over 13.
Yeah, you guys are geniuses. I love it.
No.
Stop talking. 7 over 13, okay. So who wants to do the math for percentages?
I'm passing out calculators everywhere. So.
Which one?
Oh.
I would never know. Oh, there's no way it's that low.
7 divided by 13 is 0.5.
So 54%. For me. Yeah, 54% for other. What about for
0.07.
07? So
Yeah, and then 7.
7%. For red.
Yes, I
for blue. Which color had the most responses?
Other is not a color. Other is not a color.
Well, other did.
Like,
She just
Hot
ruined
Pocket.
this whole survey.
Like, yeah, it can end.
What's your favorite color? Hot Pocket.
I saw that for all at once. How many responses were there for other?
Was anyone's favorite color black?
7.
It's like a color.
Exactly.
That's
So I'd say that that's not a color.
My favorite
7.
color.
That's How many total responses were given?
13.
What'd you say?
13. Could have been 12.
Responses.
Oh, AJ.
It could have been 12, but I stepped in. You're right. Would Thomas not have stepped in? Would he have stayed out of it?
Yeah, he was
Out of it, and then
He's a pacifist. He's the kids.
He's vigilant.
Yeah, because this is a real violent too. Okay, so here's the world survey with favorite colors. Look, you guys went and messed it up. You guys are supposed to like blue. But instead, you like other instead.
It's because of
I like-
patriarchy. That's why
I
I
think
want
blue is my favorite color. It's way better.
So, okay, was our class a good representation of the world's results?
No. We're snowflakes.
Why were we not the same? Don't take it to a snowflake.
We're just kind of, we don't need no grass.
you don't need no graph.
So, if you were to write that on an essay, if you were writing an essay, how would you say we're different?
We don't need no grass.
Clearly, a majority of the world likes blue, prefers blue. And so we're different because in this classroom.
They're really 13.
We're not basic.
Yeah, it's all
I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, we have a small sample size. So go ahead and write your answer out because you're going to be turning this in your packet.
We're gonna pack it today?
No, I mean just at the end. Turn your unit.
Hey, where's Tom?
Oh my god.
I failed it. I'm sorry.
You guys can get back to constructing your circles later, your pie charts. Alright, so you guys are going to be group 1. And you'll be group 2. I already listed the shoe brands right here. Yeah, I couldn't. What else you guys were besides?
Oh my god, say something.
Alright.
I'm on like that fresh shoe XT.
We're Tommy Hilfiger's. Tommy.
I was just doing the white girl shoe and I'm like the whitest one here and I'm saying
You could set Under Armour or something.
No.
Remember to make shoes. Make shoes.
Hilfiger.
make shoes.
She goes.
Yeah.
That's not going anywhere. Alright.
Is Ugg even a shoe?
Yeah.
It looks like you're like in the winter.
Yeah, I know.
Hilfiger. Hilfiger.
No. Okay.
Shoe.
Just put
Oh
other.
yeah, sorry.
Just put other.
Other.
Why don't you put Doc Martens?
Okay.
Oh, I love that one.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
emos are here.
You should put Skechers.
That's your.
We're doing. Oh, this is.
That's Martin.
I guess because someone's probably.
It's an E.
Okay, now what you're gonna do?
You spelled
So,
You spell Martin. Yeah, it's an E.
believe it or not, I don't wear their shoes. But okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna ask everyone on your group what kind of shoes they wear, and you're gonna make a tally.
Any shoes we wear?
You know, from you, which ones you like the most?
Oh.
So this side of the class is all.
You're gonna ask them which shoe you like the most.
We're all
You're gonna make
we're all
you're
group
gonna
1.
I
make a tally for that.
thought you were gonna say we're all the shoes.
We're all group 1.
I'll
So you were.
pick one.
I like.
But that hasn't worked out.
Okay, we should all do it all at the same time.
Okay, if you're going by my
What do you?
I'll
I'll
turn this, but I have more comments.
Okay.
Which one do you like the most?
Yeah. Well, go ahead. You already said number. So why am I turning? You guys should have done it. Okay.
Which one do you like? What's your
Okay,
favorite?
let's just
Numbers.
Wait, what group are we? What
You're
group
the
1?
Marco?
He was what was your shoe?
Awesome.
Is that more comments?
Wait, you want conversation?
What's your shoe Converse?
Marco.
Hold on.
Me, Vans.
I've heard Converse right now.
Adidas. Where's that? This is. Wait, if you do the white ones, yeah, those are the ones that everyone has.
It's right down there.
Oh, like,
Wait, I don't like
Chuck Taylor.
One dogma
Does
and...
nobody not know?
Chuck Taylor is Converse.
Okay, so we have 3 Chucks.
No, that's what we were saying.
So you would you pick?
That's what we were saying.
Max, that one, Max.
Am I a bully? Yes.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. It's ours.
You're 2. So,
Oh, you know what? Adidas is smart. I'll switch it to
2
Adidas.
and...
No.
Nice.
No.
I thought. Okay, fine. No, let's leave it.
Yeah,
That's right, correct?
Wait, there wasn't.
Yeah, that's what you guys said.
I'm sorry. 2 Nike, 1 Adidas,
You
1
said Chucks, right?
Nicer kids.
Correct.
You said Chucks. You said Chucks. So we have 3 Chucks.
Chuck.
And
Chuck.
1 Nike.
I put it on the wrong side.
That's all right. It doesn't matter. You can just put 2.
I was like, I just put it on the other side. Is
What?
that group 2?
Group 2. What's group 1's?
2
1,
Nike. 2 Nike, 1 Adidas. 2 Vans.
2 Vans?
Yeah, I have 2 Vans.
No,
Yeah.
it's
No,
one.
1 Vans. Sorry, 1 Vans.
One man.
And 2 Converse.
Okay, so now we're going to use this to make a bar graph.
A bar.
So how many people are in each group? How high is the
Well, we're
y-axis going to go?
6.
6. Okay.
That was not true. My mom told me that you have to be really proud. Oh my god. I love your mom. She's the Facebook mom. Yeah, that's it. I never. Oh, my mom.
Right.
My mom's like that. I really. That's like I always think that. Oh my god. Me too. Ooh.
That sucks.
Look at this. It's like
I watched Moana for the first time.
oh, I like that. I love it.
It's probably the least one I've ever seen.
Was what?
The weirdest movie I've ever seen.
Why?
The guy
Let's
jumped
put
so
your
high.
flag.
So how high am I going to make the Nike bar?
Three.
Are we doing like 1 bar?
We're doing 1 for everyone.
I'll have to say it was awkward.
It's like raindrop. It's like the equivalent to raindrop sometimes.
Mexican raindrop when I
How high am I going to go for Adidas?
Why do we even put Dark on there? Like,
You know what? Stop hating.
why? Why do we put it on there? We
I
gotta
gotta
put
be
it
a
up.
hater for.
We gotta put like.
Don't feel like you're
3. How high for Chucks? 4. Yes, Dale. And then 0 for DM. That's fine.
Zero D. Zero D.
I DM you and you're a flag. I know. The only DM I play is Jakey Baby.
I get great DMs.
I know his name Jakey Baby. You showed me your Hella D. Yeah, his name is Jakey.
Please stop swearing at the recording for this.
Oh, Hella? I apologize.
Why don't you stop the recorder? We're not doing anything.
Okay, so that was on screen.
We love you, Thomas. Thank you. Please come back. We don't like calls.
Yeah.
Alright, so when you're making a survey, there are a lot of things you have to take into account, like surveys typically have a lot of biases and a lot of problems with them. Can I have someone please, so we can read the representative definition. You can't really see it? Okay.
I'm so glad I need a description.
The participants of the survey include people that the survey is.
So a survey about middle school students uses samples from grades 6th, 7th, and 8th. Why would they not use high school students?
Scrubs.
Where's Scrubs?
Why would you not use high school students in a middle school survey?
Because it's
I'm
not
not in
even
middle
middle school.
school.
So a non-example of a representative group would be a survey about favorite pets that uses respondents that don't have pets. So like you wouldn't ask someone who doesn't have dogs how many dogs they have or if they like dogs. They probably don't like dogs. They don't have them. And see, okay, we read the random finish, please.
Questions, persons, and process selected for the survey involve no favoritism.
So an example would be picking 10 cards from a shuffled deck of cards, so just blindly grabbing them. Non-example would be picking the first 10. The first 10 are going top, bottom, and then biased. Jose, will you read that?
Person, process, show favoritism.
So an example would be picking the first 10 cards, like the non-example would be picking random cards. So the way would be, if someone's asking you a question for a survey, they would say, "You're not going to vote for President Trump, are you?" You're already putting it into your head that like, or something like that. Or you're not going to buy those shoes, are you? They're giving you an idea of how they want you to answer.
It's like, would you rather wear the Air Jordan?
Yeah, exactly. So what kind of shoes do you want to wear? Would you rather wear these shoes or these shoes? You're putting a bias in it already. So go ahead and create your own examples for right now. And then I found an article earlier today that we can go over. Okay, so I was reading the news earlier, and I found. That's not what I found.
I'll look at my map.
That was what you were reading.
There we go. This is what I found.
Okay,
I found this article. It was talking about the election results and how Democrats, they were burned by polling blind spots. They didn't poll the right places. Just so you know, I'm not trying to make this political at all. It's just something I read. Samuel, will you read this paragraph, please?
that's the first one or the second?
This one.
Okay. Many pollsters and strategists believe that rural white voters, particularly those without college degrees, eluded the party's polling altogether, and their absence from poll results may have been both the cause and the symptom of Donald Trump's upset victory over Hillary Clinton in several states.
So thank you. So to me, the most important part of this paragraph is this upset victory, because like when the results came out, everyone was really surprised. And had they done polling the way they should have done, they may not have been so surprised, and people wouldn't have been so astonished when Trump actually came out and won. So about that.
Yeah, I didn't think this card class.
So right here in this where I highlighted it right here, it says the folks who would talk strange about politics just aren't representative of the people who wouldn't. So that's an example of for the representative of a non-example representative, I guess.
So they were closeted Trump supporters.
Yeah, they were closeted, or they just didn't. They weren't asking the right people, and like it says, people who don't talk about politics we're not going to be part of the polls. So this is showing where they went wrong polling people. Hannah, will you read this paragraph, please? Oh wait, just kidding. Sorry. We start. My bad. Start right here.
In both cases, there were signs of what's known as social desirability-based bias, the idea that voters wouldn't advertently attend to voting if they thought it would have to be right.
So this is one of the problems with surveys, is that people can lie, and it will affect the outcome of like what people. You may think it's going to go this way, but because we're lying in the surveys, we're all surprised. When in reality, they made it harder for us to read their data. So Clinton's campaign mostly ignored Michigan and Wisconsin. Public and private surveys showed Clinton consistently ahead until the final days of the race, and was edged narrowly on election day by Trump. And the campaign invested heavily in Iowa and Ohio, two traditional battlegrounds, where she trailed, only to lose both by larger margins than expected. We projected Clinton to lose by 200,000 votes, and she lost by 450,000. So they ignored entire constituencies. And they made assumptions based on the feelings they had, rather than actually polling the people. Like, well, this is how these people typically voted in the past. They didn't vote for the current election. So they were using biases that they had already established from years past. Yeah.
Questions are crazy.
Bias against responding covers a number of different elements, including geography. One top Democratic strategist who requested anonymity to discuss candidly what went wrong with the 2016 polls pointed to difficulty in reaching voters in more rural districts because of spotty cell phone service. Have you guys seen Lawless, the child above? It's about these like people who make moonshine and prohibition, but they're in like these really like rural areas where like a lot of them don't even obey the laws of the U.S. but they'll go in to vote, just mess like with the results. So they didn't even poll these people. They didn't even like see what they were going to be about, who they were going to vote for. And the same strategy added that many of these voters may also choose not to participate in polls because they don't like the establishment and they don't want to take a survey. And so they're not even looking at these people and what they want and how they're going to vote.
I didn't vote. That's good.
I'll say that's probably because you're 16.
My mom voted.
Okay, and that's mainly, those are like the main parts. It's just that polling is flawed, and then if you don't poll the right people, you don't take into account errors, that you're not going to get the right answers on your surveys. You're not going to get the results you want. So why are non-examples incorrect methods of random sampling? What? Why are non-examples incorrect methods of random sampling?
They're giving us data that's wrong.
We're asking someone who doesn't apply to you. They're giving us invalid data. We're receiving invalid data. You're not going to ask someone who has cats how many dogs they have, because obviously that doesn't apply to them. You're only going to ask dog owners how many dogs they have.
There was two of them, and I never felt like turtles would smell that bad. But I hated watching them.
It's like bacteria and how's it smell.
Yeah, you can't get rid of the turtle. Like,
I know.
Okay, so what modifications could be made to the non-examples to make them valid? So for the dogs, if we ask someone cats, how can we make them applicable to that question? How can we change it?
People have dogs.
No, but if I was going to leave with cats, like how many pets do you have?
Oh.
And now it's a
You
bigger
make it
question.
a broader
Make
question.
it a broader question, yes. A broader topic. So for what modifications can be made to the non-examples to make them valid? My example was we never asked a cat owner how many dogs they have. But to make it so the cat owner could fall in the category, we would say, well, how many pets? Shouldn't say outside.
Oh, cool, gross.
I was paying attention to that fully.
And then go ahead and look over your examples and check to see if they're correct. They fall in line with the definitions posted up here.
Yes.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are correct.
Sorry. One time I saw a lady walking her cat.
Okay, Marco.
It's Marco.
Sorry, Marco. Go on. Yes or no?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's meant to not have signatures.
Okay. Anyone disagree with that? No? Alright. Number two. Hope. Number two.
No.
No? Everyone has a different answer. Everyone has no? Come on.
Does everyone have no?
yeah.
The correct answer is yes.
Wow.
Yes!
That's the biggest.
Bringing polled the first 47 bus riders to the school about cafeteria food. Is the sample of students' population biased? Yes, it is, because we don't know if all of these students or any of these students eat school food. They may be bringing their own food from home.
Well, they could say we don't like cafeteria food because we bring our own.
The sample says bus riders may not be representative of the rest of the school population.
So it's our own. We'll just say
Well, the answer is yes.
everything's biased. Always. They're fake.
Lisa, for number three, what'd you get? Everyone else get no?
I got no now.
Number 3. The correct answer is no. The 7 fastest runners do not currently represent the school
Oh,
population.
I'm not answering this question. I don't think I was asking bias.
I used to have one cat trick for like the Olympics.
What number are we on?
We are on number 4.
Thank you for volunteering.
What do you get from 4? Lisa,
I choose no.
you choose no. Did everyone else get no? Or yes for number 4?
I got some.
No?
The easy girls.
Marcos? 4. 7.
When I get
4.
I got
when I get from 4, I got no.
Okay, that is the correct answer.
I know I said it.
Alright.
So, explain yourself then.
The reason I said no was because she looked at 3 different random problems.
Did you switch in?
Yes, and she looked at 3 different problems, not just
You have to say they.
Yeah,
That's what they prefer.
Her answer is
They
correct.
prefer pyro.
you just super gentle.
I did.
I just feel.
Jose, what do you get from 5?
Yes.
Yes? Everyone else get yes?
Yes.
What?
Anna,
Yes.
Anna with 2 N's, will you please explain the answer for 5?
Because if they go to the mall a lot, like, they all have things.
Yeah. These shoppers probably like the mall, that's why they spent a lot of money there. But everyone else might not like the mall.
Ontario was the worst one. I like all malls except for the one in San Bernardino because it gets me excited. Because I was thinking about San Bernardino. It gets me excited. The Tyler Mall.
Okay. Here is the final piece of this.
Are we gonna change? Let's go gallery, please.